Brooke. I am from the United States, originally from New York, and I've been studying the Bachelor of Culinary Arts and Business for the past 3 years. 3 years is a long time to be studying, and it's really cool to see the culmination of all the work that we've put in over the past 2 years coming together. The first year wine paper was kind of one of the most important classes for me. I came here not really knowing exactly what in hospitality I wanted to do, and it just really ignited a passion in me. And now I know that moving into the wine industry and exploring the different avenues is what I want to do with my future. So I definitely will stay here for at least another year. We do get 3 years through the bachelor's program. I definitely see at least another year of learning within the wine industry. I'm lucky that I've lived in a lot of different places. So I've lived 13 years in New York and I guess 4 years now in Wellington, and then also in really rural places as well. Something that's really cool about Wellington is you really can walk everywhere. Something I like about city living versus rural living is accessibility. Being in the hospitality industry, I know most people who work in the wine industry in Wellington now, which is not an experience you would get in New York. To build that kind of network, you get the experience of having the convenience of the city while still having more of a community feeling. I definitely think there are a lot of hospitality opportunities. There's a lot of businesses that you can enter, and something that I think is quite cool about working here is you can kind of advance faster than you would in other places. In New York, it's extremely, extremely competitive in every job. And to get a role like the role that I had at Jano Bistro when I was working there, I probably would have needed 7 to 10 years of experience before being given that level of responsibility. But in Wellington, because it's a smaller community and there's less people, there are really, really great restaurants here, and they're willing to train up people who might have a little less experience and background than you might get in more competitive cultures, which is really cool because then if I go back to the United States, I can say that I've worked in a restaurant doing this tier of service, whereas it might have taken me many years of working in a pizza shop and a bar and working my way up to get the experiences that I've had relatively quickly here. It ultimately depends on what your priorities and values are for what you want from education. For me, travel and exploration and learning about new places is my biggest motivator for everything I do, and it's a major reason why I chose hospitality. Hospitality is a really good way to travel. The Cordon Bleu is also a really great institution to do it with because it is such an internationally recognized school. It has campuses all around the world. People around the world know what the name means. And because it's in New Zealand, it's quite a small and intimate program, which is a really cool experience. Throughout your time here, you really get to learn how to work with different people. And that's, I think, a really unique experience.